Kane. Okay, so Abel is distracted. Yes. Why? Can I roll stealth? Hey, what's up everybody? Hrothgar, son of Hrothgar, second cousin twice removed of Hrothgar here. Welcome to another D&D memes video. How are you guys doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Before jumping into this video, I want to kindly ask you to smash the like button if you want. It helps out a lot, I appreciate it, and it only takes a second. So thank you so much if you're taking the time to do that and helping the channel out. And yeah, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Does this feel weird to anyone else? Because it feels really weird to me. You must only speak the truth into this horn. Werewolves can't hurt each other since their claws are neither magic nor silver. No, that is weird. That is a very weird fact to start the memes with. There is no safe word. Roll for initiative. BDSM references hit different ever since I accidentally went to a dungeon and learned that the Venn diagram of people who are into kink and people who are into LARPing and board game nights is a circle. As a DM, it's important to give your players easy to follow guidelines. We'll do character creation together, so we can have session 0 and set up some PC backstories together. If you build a PC based on a Reddit thread about how to do 1500 damage per turn by level 3, I will murder you. If you build a PC called Dr. Farts, who farts on people and was raised by fart golems, I will murder you. So think of something between those two extremes. Those are sensible guidelines. Yeah, nice. Straightforward, easy to follow. This actually works, depending on the partner. Here, I forged the panties that you wanted. Only when you find true love will it shine. I know it's only our second date, but would you like to come home and I'll run a one-on-one campaign for you. Welp, Spirits Bard it is then. When you wanna play a dark character, but the DM has an everyone plays a different class rule and Rogue and Warlock are already taken. Sad edgy noises. Talking about dark stuff, you know what else has dark in it? Yeah, you guessed it, it's the new dark fantasy sandbox adventure from Elderbrain, Crown of the Oathbreaker. This adventure takes place in a cursed kingdom and the Fey Realms, and it was made with the help of over 2000 D&D fans through feedbacks and preferences, and some of them even became NPCs in the adventure through the Indiegogo campaign that they have going on. It's 5th edition compatible and it has 500 pages. It features dozens of new monsters, encounter maps, subclasses, feats, spells, magic items, over 30 dungeon maps, and 3 regional maps with over 100 locations each. That's over 300 locations in total. With the dungeons, there's clearly a bunch of content in there. And if you're interested, you can still become one of the fully illustrated 36 new subclasses through Elderbrain's Indiegogo campaign. Also, feel free to check out the Elderbrain Soundscapes app, which offers ambient sounds, and you can download it for free if you want. If any of this sounds interesting to you, if you want to learn more, or if you're loving it and want to become a part of it, check out Crown of the Oathbreaker in the first link in the description. You can get more details there. And thanks to Elderbrain for sponsoring today's video. How to tell if you are married to Ace Rack 101. My husband has some disturbing requests for after he's passed away. This one is really bizarre, and I'm sorry ahead of time. My husband of 12 years has had some medical problems recently. The topic about end-of-life plans came up and I asked if he wanted to be buried. He didn't want that, nor did he want to be cremated. My husband wants me to have his skull taken from his body and cleaned. Then he wants that skull put on the mantelpiece in the living room. The rest of his body he wants sent to one of those places that makes the gems out of bodies and made into 2 blue diamonds. He then wants those gems to be put in the eye sockets of the skull to look like eyes. Then he can watch the family home and be passed down through the generations. Demi-Lich noises in the background. Jesus. That is... okay, is this weirder than werewolves not being able to attack each other? I'm not sure. But at the same time, this one is also incredibly cool. Incredibly cool. Like, I don't know, is it only me that actually thinks this idea is cool? Like having your skull live down and be passed down through the generations and you're like remembered that way or whatever? I don't know, I think this seems cool. Jesus. So let me check. The moneylenders are just sat here in the temple. DM. Yes. I call a lightning strike. You used all of your spell slots raising that random guy from the dead. Fine, I attack with my bare hands. Alicia, the children are mocking your bald head on the way up the mountain. Okay, I cast Conjure Woodland Beings, and I want the bears to eat them. Alicia, no! Alicia, yes. And apparently this is a real Bible story. Cain. Okay, so Abel is distracted. Yes. Why? Can I roll stealth? Noah. I cast Druidcraft to check the weather tomorrow. DM is silent. Why are you making that face? I will see you all after my excommunication. Go ahead, try running through a skeleton, or expecting a gnoll to understand that those shiny bits the meat is holding will actually hurt. He's probably thinking about this battle we're in the middle of. Nope, he's thinking that people say spears are underrepresented, but in a world with vital organless undead and elementals and monsters too dumb or too angry to think to avoid the bristling hedge, what's wrong with using something that can at least take a limb off instead of gambling on how effective a stab will be? It's always a joy when improvising works out. A small town has a notice board with interesting local news and ads. Could be useful for plot hooks, so I add several posters and job listings. The party instantly shows interest in the missing cat poster that I added as a filler. Spend half a session improvising their quest to return an old lady's cat. They tell me after that it was the most fun they've had in a while. Hey, there we go, there's the wholesome meme of the day. That was nice. Pretty terrifying for a level 3 party. DM. After battling the werewolf that brutally killed the town's only cleric, you retire to a tavern where you all begin to crave rare steak. Very rare steak. Concern? I never understood why jump is strength. Rogue. Can we make it acrobatics instead of athletics? DM. No. I feel a TPK coming. Players. Looks like someone already killed the big bad evil guy. DM. Nope, the big bad evil guy is what killed that thing. Oh, yeah, okay, the picture makes sense now. Alright then, that is terrifying actually. Petition in the comments. Waiting for 5.5 for fixes to power creep, meta balancement, and maybe more focus on roleplay? Waiting for 5.5 for a metric system update. More accurate ranger appreciation. I wish I could cast spells, says the fighter. I wish I could tank damage, says the wizard. I wish I could heal, says the barbarian. I wish I could sneak, says the cleric. I wish I could crowd control, says the rogue. And yeah, the last one's the ranger. Gatekeeping should only be used when it's necessary. Someone said they wanted to play D&D. Calm, they asked how many females play this game. Okay dude, what the f. I like the new subclasses, but it does feel like power creep. Mom, is my brother a DLC? What makes you say that? Player's Handbook Sorcerer, and then there's Tasha Sorcerer. Family can be the cruelest sometimes. 11-year-old cousin. Ooh, you're watching Critical Role episode 26? This is one of my favorites. You're going to love what happens to Molly Mock. I know you love Taliesin's character this season. He's so good. Keep watching closely because a lot of happy and funny hijinks are about to happen. I'll be in the other room if you need me. You're an Can we agree to start campaigns at level 3 or higher? Level 2 Artificer versus level 3 Artificer. It's like he's not even the same character anymore. Nice save, Perforus. Mortal, you stand upon the peak of truth. Ask one question and the gods will answer. Okay, so about female gnolls. Do they have the... Saw this meme and expanded it. Forever DMs deserve the love. Without a profit motive, no one would be productive. Wikipedia editors, Minecraft players, open source coders, volunteer firefighters, dungeon masters, and cosplayers. Everything is D&D. Nobody ever explains why glancing at a solar eclipse is any different from glancing at the sun. Well, the sun gets a critical multiplier on its damage when its health is low. This is my favorite explanation. Your pupils contract in response to visible light, but not all of the sun's light is visible. During an eclipse, Your pupils widen because it's dark, but there's an outer layer around the sun that mostly only puts out light that's not visible to us, but that can still damage your retinas. Thus, looking at an eclipse makes your pupils open up like it's dark, which lets more of the invisible damage beams in. The sun doesn't get a critical multiplier on its damage when its health is low. Equipping the moon gives the sun a bonus to backstab. Nice, nice. Proper preparation prevents poor performance, or so I'm told. DM, welcome to Curse of Strahd. Before we start, do you want to buy anything from the player's handbook? Me. Yeah, give me 1000 bottles of holy water. I don't think they would have that much. It's truly a curse. The type of character that I play versus my voice. Everybody wins. My players proud to have guessed the plot twist. Me writing their guess into the story because it's better than my original plan. Gentlemen, the implications are clear. And then there's a Venn diagram with a dragon, mind flare, and a beholder. Yeah, I don't think we ever want to discover what's in the middle of this. It's not even tiny. D&D community. Stop treating every race differently. Wizards of the Coast. But decades of lore? No, races are equal. Angry face. Fine, here's the fairy race. Never underestimate the wizard. The big bad evil guy casts teleport to escape from the battle. The wizard with counterspell. Actually, this is why D&D. Kids should read these books. Narnia and The Lord of the Rings. Wow. Sword fighting. Magic. Dragons. I want this. I want adventure. You can play soccer. Are you kidding me? I'm so glad you asked. Me. So then I said, what are you gonna do? Stab me? Cleric using Speak with Dead. Then what happened? My D&D artist buddy says that she's tired of hearing, it must be nice to have free time for your hobby. What's your real job?
I saw another bard that draws like that. I can get you exposure if you do this for free. With what you're charging, it better look exactly like what I want.
Freelance D&D character artist. Yeah, I think that whole artist market is tough to get into. How to start a session. I need you all to make a dexterity saving throw. Who the f starts a session like that? We just sat down. Quite a jarring outcome, wouldn't you say? I rolled to seduce the dragon. Natural 20.
A few moments later.
This is the worst life choice I have ever made. Oh, how I love seeing justice being served. Man, that was a lot of attacks for a total of 0 damage. The monk versus big bad evil guy who doesn't even have health yet. I see a lot of DMs brag that they kill their players. I would like to remind everyone, please do not do this. Not only does it ruin the game, but it is highly illegal. Challenge accepted. Normal D&D games with min maxers. Fighter with Sentinel and Great Weapon Master. DM. No, you can't just break my game. My D&D game with min maxers. My Sorlock gets everything back on a short rest. Challenge accepted if you think you'll get any kind of rest. Jesus, dude. When you pay $40 to RP as a fairy, but get a gnome with wings. Pre-order Witchlight because you really like fairy stuff and wanna playtest it ASAP. It went on sale right after it is released, so everyone who waited saved $20. The book arrives with water damage, torn pages, and the cover is dinged up. The fairy race has next to no lore included to help with CC, and Wizards of the Coast removed all the interesting features, and it's not even tiny. Yes, even the wizard. Fun facts with Squidward. Any class can be edgy or both. Even the paladin? Can the paladin be both? Alright, that's gonna be it for this video. Reminder, if you wanna check out the Crown of the Oathbreaker campaign, there's the first link in the description for that. Thank you so much for watching this video, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider leaving a like and subscribing for more if you haven't already. Also, thank you to everyone supporting the channel on Patreon, I really appreciate it, so thank you so much for that. Links below if you wanna check that out, as well as links to any social media, Discord server, subreddit, and anything else. And yeah, that's it. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day, bye!